Arise.
Yeah, it's time. Solo Leveling Season 1 had its disc release at last.
And we got lucky because at first our package was gone missing.
Yeah, then it was sent back, and were lucky to have already contacted the producer that they.
The support of MVM. Usually we don't talk about where we buy our discs, but this time we just wanted to highlight it was the Anime Online Store. That's MVM's home store. Because Crunchyroll doesn't ship internationally properly. So every Crunchyroll release we usually buy either on this store or another big publisher.
Well, technically, we have a German Crunchyroll store, but they only have the German dub. And we really, really like the English dub. So that's the reason we bought the British version.
So I'm just removing the J card. And as you can see, nothing damaged. I'm always a bit panicking when I see those things, but those gluey sticky points didn't harm my boy. And as you can see, in this case, the disc is region A and B. So it doesn't matter if you're American or British, you can still play the discs. Yeah, this box set contains the entire season 1 of Solo Leveling. So not season 2, A Rise from the Shadow. But I think this is just a question of time when we get this release. Originally, the box set was released on the July 21st, 2025. And as you can see, it contains standard edition, this needy little collector box, as well as this art book. I think it was 68 pages long, and we just browsed through it quickly.
Spoilers?
Spoilers for the most hyped anime outside Japan. Yeah, it's a bit stiff, so I won't be able to show it to its fullest. But yeah, and as we said, support from MVM Store. Shout out, thanks. They did more than they had to, because otherwise they'd just be like, yeah, we received the package and now we're gonna sell it on the next convention or something like this. But they were like, hey, today the package came back. You still interested?
To be fair, we contacted them before and asked if they knew something about the package because it hadn't arrived after more than 2 weeks, which was very unlikely and rare because usually we get it within 10 days, more or less.
After they shipped it, I believe it was like 4 days.
What it usually takes. And then they said that they got it back and asked if we wanted it, even though we had the delivery issues before. And they delivered it on they sent it on a Saturday, if I remember correctly, and it was the following week on a Tuesday or something like that. So it was extremely fast, and yeah. So, okay, the stickers are really cute.
Jinwoo doesn't look like Jinwoo.
I like the Chris.
Oh, they feel hard.
What are art cards?
Yep, those are 4 art cards. Just give me a sec to open them up because this is really tight. I'm concerned about damaging them for good. So I'll take those off screen and do my best not damaging them.
Yeah. If you have already watched Solo Leveling, Season 1 is kind of a slow burner. It really takes time for the world building. Mostly if you compare it to the manga, there are several fights that are a little longer in the anime than they were in the manga. But season 2 is where it's really started to shine. So, like everyone who read the manga before was like, yeah, wait until we get into season 2. This will be the goat. And yeah, season 2 is actually really fun. We were hoping that they already arrived at a special arc in season 2, and luckily they did. And I read the manhwa before, so after season 1 I read the manhwa, and every week I was like, oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen, this is gonna be so fun. And you were like, oh my god, what's gonna happen, right?
Those cards stick together. As you can see, they have a foil finish, just like trading cards. I would compare them to. And this one's last. So, yeah, now we got those out of the way. And we continue packing up this little bad boy here. As you can see, pretty much the standard. Bonus features, is there something English related? Nah, doesn't seem like it. They got a recap episode that's not given at any series. It's nice that they have it.
And yeah, with the support and all the stuff, we wouldn't have been able to buy the limited again because it's sold out already. So
there were stores, but those stores were like, yeah,
second market prices. So they were really, really high.
So, and now we got this one. As you can see, the 15 is printed on the O card. 2 different artworks, that's nice. But this one's the same. So, and as you probably already read, it's DVD plus Blu-ray pack. I like those shiny finishes. I don't think it comes at the footage the way it should, but yeah, maybe you can figure it out.
This is the English release, obviously. The English dub is really good. The voice actor of Jinwoo got a little bit of fame through the dubbing, actually. Alex Lee. He also voiced the protagonist in Persona 3 Reload, for example, and other characters in Persona 3 Reload, but spoilers.
Or the protagonist of Meshul.
Yeah.
Marsh Burner.
Yeah. But he really made an amazing job, and he had really fun with it. If you went through his social media or saw some of the clips. To be fair, the German dub is also good,
but we prefer
the English one. And the English release is not as expensive as the German one. So even with import taxes and stuff, it's still cheaper than the German release. And as we said, we really like the dub, the English dub.
I was just looking if only the Japanese voice actors credited. Unfortunately, they did. And those characters I wanted to speak of are not even listed in here.
Yeah, season 2 incoming.
Yep. Because, for example, we got Patrick Sayce on our regular cast, as well as Christopher Sabat. But even though those legends are included in this dubbing process, Alex Lee still makes a great job.
Yeah, he really, really did a great job. And you can hear he had really fun. And the thing is, several people really didn't hear it or thought there were 2 different voice actors, but the before leveling up Jinwoo and the after leveling up Jinwoo is the same voice actor. So most of the people know that, but several were like, really? So it's really the same voice actor. He has just an amazing vocal range.
And shameless promoting for Crunchyroll.
Yeah, the shorts and clips with him, mostly with this famous Arise scene. You should watch it. It's really, really fun if you haven't.
But most likely you already watched it.
Yeah.
Did you watch the dub? Did you just watch the sub? And if you watched it, you watched the Japanese version where they changed the names, or our international version where all the names are straight from the Korean manhwa?
That's the actual fun thing. Usually it's the localized version for the rest of the world. This time, Japan has a localized version. That the characters have Japanese names instead of Korean names. That's kind of interesting because solo leveling is not as popular in Japan as it is in the rest of the world. So let's hope that there will be a season 3, even though it isn't as popular in Japan. Fingers crossed.
Let's just hope that at least Crunchyroll or some international companies see that those guys really want more solo leveling. And maybe, like in the past, they go to some studios and say, here, take our money and please do it.
Because the next arc would also be really fun. Let's hope. Let's pray.
Until then, have a nice day.
Bye.